Morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Bushcraft Out Back. I brought you out in my garage today because I wanted to demonstrate my slam rod to you. If you've never seen one of these things, they're pretty bad. Now, it is 200-year-old technology, but the idea is to create so much pressure inside of a tube that you can ignite your tender bundle, which you just saw me do. And it's really a simple device. It's just PVC pipe, a wooden dowel, an actual O-ring, a place for the ember to set, and the idea is to create so much down pressure that it actually ignites your tender bundle. So I hadn't lit this thing in, my golly, 10 years, but I wasn't even sure it would still work. But the O-ring is a little bit wore out in it. But originally it was fun. We took it on campouts and the kids had fun doing it. I actually modified this one a little bit. The other night, I actually made a T-handle for the top instead of a straight handle because it was a little deadly that way. So I actually created the T-handle, which also caps the top of it. But I'm making a couple of new ones and I wanted to show you how simple they really are. I'm making one out of copper. Now this one is just 1/2-inch copper and a wooden dowel that goes down inside. And I wanted to show you, it's really not that difficult. I'm making one out of PVC as well. But it really is just, see the wooden dowel, and it's got a little ring cut in it. And that little ring is where the O-ring sits on. And that O-ring, after it slides on, just kind of sets down into that little groove. I use a little Vaseline and it gives it a nice seal. And you cut a hole in the bottom, a place for your tender bundle to go. And that's really it. And so yeah, if you haven't made one of these or actually hadn't even seen one of these, they're pretty cool. And like I said, this one has been sitting on my shelf for, I know, 8-10 years. And yet I was able to bring it out and a couple of practice tries and boom, just that easy. So if you haven't made one of these, I challenge you to try to make it, or just fun to have. And I seen this thing years ago and immediately I had to make it. So I ran out here to the building and cut some PVC pipe. I followed the directions. If you look up slam rods on YouTube, you will find an actual intricate way of making these things, and you'll find out they're not that difficult. So in the meantime, I did plan not to burn the garage down. If you look over my shoulder, I do have the fire extinguishers. So I just wanted a dark environment to be able to show you the ember, and outside you really couldn't see that. So hopefully you saw that on the video. So until the next time, make sure you keep God first.